And I hope I am that active at 95 years of age.
Sal, you'll be jumping hurdles and breaking world records at that age.
I'm living forever, Amanda.
Thank you. Coming up after the break, Tony will have all of the weather details. We're in for a hot one. All the latest from the US is coming up next. Here's Max.
Hello, Amanda. In just a few minutes, an innocent driver killed and 2 police officers injured in a crash with a stolen car. The world reacts to Donald Trump's return, what it means for Australia, children under 16 to be banned from social media, how supermarkets are leading a new knife crime crackdown, the simple health insurance hacks to help families slash premiums. And we're there as Bluey's World opens in Brisbane. We'll see you at 6.
Okay, thank you, Max. On to the weather now. Tony, it's been hot and now we have more storms on the way.
We do, Amanda. Once again, there's the risk of severe spells around tomorrow afternoon, but the trade-off is that they could also bring a little bit of relief from this heat. There is always a trade-off. Now, it was another muggy night today on 22 degrees, a super early top of 29. That was before 9 a.m. Then sea breezes kept things a little bit cooler on the coast for the later parts of the day here, but that didn't stop the mercury climbing higher further inland. Canungra 34, Robina and Yatala up to 32 degrees. Now, onto the forecast chart, we'll see this trough system here pushing closer to the coast tomorrow, bringing that narrow strip of hotter air towards us as well, and also starting to make some more vigorous storms into the course of the afternoon and evening. Then sea breezes start to set up a bit more on the weekend and very slowly cool us down. On the beaches today, well worth keeping the sunscreen handy with beautiful blue skies, plenty of people out for a dip, and a couple of beginners making the most of this springtime chop too. I'm sounding like a broken record here, but spring really isn't a great time of year for surfers, and that all continues tomorrow. You might get a waist or shoulder high wave if you're keen, but there'll be a lot of wind on it, and it's not looking much better for at least the next week. If you're lucky enough to take the boat out, we have northerlies out on the waters. Strongest in the morning, it could reach 30 knots offshore early, but for the most part in that 15 to 20 knot range. That will bump seas up to 2.5 metres. Now, on to tomorrow's forecast. A steamy night and even hotter day. We might see a little bit of thundery rain overnight off the back of inland storm activity today. Then, bigger storms are more likely into tomorrow afternoon and evening. We will need to watch for those potential severe cells. Nerang up to 35 degrees. In Surfers Paradise, 21 tonight, well worth keeping the fan on, then back up to 33 with that possible afternoon shower or storm. We've got about a 50% chance of rain all up. Looking ahead, mostly dry on the weekend, slightly cooler, 30 on Saturday, 28 degrees Sunday, then watch for a wetter start next week, 27s with some heavier showers or rain. Amanda, we should miss the worst of the heat and storms over the weekend at least, so that's not too bad.
That is perfect timing. All right, thank you, Tony. Thanks for joining us as well this Thursday. We'll be back with more Gold Coast news tomorrow at 5:30, but don't go anywhere. The news at 6 is starting now. Good night.